Hello everybody, my name is Karmasin, and as you can see from the footage today, this video is about VR because I got myself a headset and I got the Vive Cosmos Elites. So if you guys are interested in a video where it's just going to be me talking over some footage of me playing in some of these games, awesome, this is for you. If that's something you're not interested in, I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing more of the more same Minecraft stuff and some other video games and stuff in the future very soon, so I'm sorry, but this is what this is going to be about. So we got, me and my fiance, we got ourselves the Vive Cosmos Elite, mainly because they didn't have the index. We really wanted the index. We're like, if we're going to put the money in, then we should go for the best. So we did. We put in a request, but as some of you probably already know, they had an 8-week wait minimum. So we were like, man, all right, screw it, we'll do it. So we put in our name and we waited and we waited and we waited. It got to 8 weeks, still nothing. And everything's been out of stock lately. So we were like, man, we really want to try VR. We're really into it. So we did a bunch of research. The only thing that was really available was the Cosmos Elite. But from what we saw, it was like, it's not the best out there. And we ended up seeing a review that changed our mind, and we gave it a shot. We're like, screw it. If we really don't like it, if it's really that bad, we can always return it. We'll give it a genuine shot, though. So we got it. We plugged it in. Everything worked off rip. It was super easy process. I like the Elites actually using the two the base stations instead of doing the inside, but it does have inside-out tracking as well. Probably the worst out of all of them from what I heard. I actually never tested it. I got the base stations. I'm going to use them. I didn't have any problem hooking them up real quick. It was real easy. So, and we plugged in. We immediately went to Beat Saber, because it's what everyone's been talking about. So this is me actually giving it my best go here. But so my fiance is super into the Beat Saber thing. She's been obsessed. It was the main reason we wanted the VR headset. And I'll tell you what, it's everything we hoped it would be. It was super fun. We got into it immediately. We played for like 4 hours. Like, they easily played it for 4 hours the first like 3 days we had it. I also got Until You Fall, which will be, I don't think I actually put that in these clips yet. So, and that one's another one of my top favorites. I love the feeling of being in a world where I can swing around my swords and defeat enemies like I'm just Kirito from Sword Art Online or something. So yeah, and for all those VR enthusiasts out there, you guys get it. If you have it, it really does put you in a different kind of world. And it was something that I've always been interested in, even when I was younger. Like, I'm a big anime fan. I don't know if you guys like anime. I hope you do. I feel like there's some really good storytelling in anime. And Sword Art Online captured me because of that sense. I love the idea of being in another world and just exploring it and doing things that you can't really do in the real world, and VR is very close to that. There's some things that take you out of the experience for sure, because you are in your room still. You got to be careful not to run into a wall. I didn't hit anything too hard yet, but I did kind of move around the first couple days. We put down a mat. I really recommend this to everybody. Putting down a little like bathroom mat or a little tiny rug or something, and where you want to stay, so that way you have a general idea easily where you are. And if a direction is a problem, I use a fan. I'm using a fan anyway because you're gonna sweat. Beat Saber, I got that boxing game Until You not Until You Fall. That's the other one. It's Thrill of the Fight. Yeah, and Thrill of the Fight. Woo, buddy. So yeah, fan. Absolutely necessary, in my opinion, for being able to stay in VR for a long time. So there's things that are going to take you out of it a little bit, but sometimes you get lost in it. I'm going to be honest. There was times where I seriously just felt like I had no real idea how much time had passed, and you come out and you're like, wow, it's been 3 hours since I've been in here, and like you're sweating. You're like, man, I feel like I just like exercised for for a good hour or something. But it's like being a kid again. I think that's the biggest sell point for VR, is being a kid again, being able to just play and have fun and exert force. Like, playing video games is not like you don't burn a lot of calories. You're not doing anything. You just sit there. You're enjoying the experience, because I'm a big video game fan. So, but being able to take it to the next level and actually feel like it, like here in the video you're seeing right now, which is that the Vault game Longbow, it's so satisfying to actually be able to shoot a bow and arrow. I even have Skyrim as well, and I turned on realistic bow in the settings. Oh, that made the game for me. I just love the idea to be able to actually use my own skills and talents any way in a virtual world. So yeah, overall, biggest issues that I've had with the Cosmos in general is really that sweet spot. But since I have nothing to really compare it to, I don't want to sit here and say it's the worst thing in the world. It's the only VR headset I've ever had. It's working really well for us. I haven't there's never been any massive failures where I felt like I couldn't enjoy any of the experience that I was doing. The Index, is funny, is actually they emailed me like 3 days ago with the email saying that we could get it, and we haven't actually fully decided if we wanted to try to resell this one and go up for the Index at all, because again it's working so well for us. We don't see a real need to actually upgrade. Now everyone's gonna have different opinions on that, because I know the Index is a lot better in the sense of like specs wise because of the higher refresh rate. Also, I heard the sweet spot is still small, but it's bigger than this one. And then the knuckles. That is the biggest thing. If you guys are still in this video at this moment and you have VR, you're thinking about VR, the knuckle controllers is like the main reason Index at all. These things are so cool. You just strap them to your hands, so that way you don't have to hold on to them the whole time. You can actually let go of them and they'll stay. So when you want to grab things in the game, you can grab them using your hand around the controller. It senses that. And then when you grab whatever you're picking up, you're gripping the controller, so you feel like you're actually grabbing. There's a bunch of sensors. It's nuts. It's so cool. I mean, growing up, just thinking about having these just growing up thinking about the future like that, having the ability to be in a virtual world, and we're here. It feels like I'm in the future. It's like I'm living my childhood dream. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in VR, what I'm saying is it's definitely a viable thing. It's not really hard to set up. It's expensive. I'll be honest, it's expensive. If you get the Oculus Quest though, that's not as bad. I think the Oculus Quest is probably a really good investment. It's maybe not this one at this point. I've heard a lot of people saying they're going to make another one. And if that's true, that's probably the one I would go for. The ability to be mobile. You don't have to have the supercomputer set up to play all the crazy games, the highest refresh rate and all that, how that goes. If you have all of that, yeah, absolutely do it. I did it. It's awesome. I'm enjoying every second of it. But I do like the idea of the Quest, being able to just buy it, put it on your head, play it anywhere, and have a blast. I mean, even the hand tracking is really cool. So yeah, it's something that I'm passionate about. I'm extremely passionate about the technology and gaming and its future and stuff like that. I'm a big follower of like Boneworks. I have that on here as well. The guys over there, I've been watching Freddie W since I was a kid. I've always been interested in making films, editing, and all of that stuff. I never got the chance to really excel in it, but I definitely consumed a lot of media. I still watch Corridor Crew and stuff like that. So when Brandon left and went to start doing his stuff for VR, I was already sold. I was like, yeah, absolutely. I saw Boneworks. I was like, I have to get VR. This is just the future of gaming. It's not, and I don't mean like it's going to replace it. In my opinion, I don't think it'll ever truly replace video games the way that they are. It's definitely a different kind of media, just kind of like phone apps will never replace it either, the app games. This is all a personal opinion, but yeah, I really do think that it's a future of gaming. It's a future branch of gaming, and it's fun, and for what it is amazing. I have enjoyed all of it. You've seen a lot of Arizona Sunshine in there too, so if you guys haven't played Arizona Sunshine, it is terrifying. It's really fun and terrifying. I got to a level where I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm gonna say it's really dark and they give you a flashlight. Oh, if you know anything at all from watching any of my content, if this is new, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Karma don't like no freaking horror games, man. I'm huge into horror movies, film in general, but man, a video game just takes it to another level. And VR, it's ridiculous. A whole different kind of level. You're there. I was freaking out. My fiance had a field day watching me play Arizona Sunshine on that level. So yeah, I highly recommend it because it's an experience. I feel like I'm in The Walking Dead. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. If you made it this far and you're interested in this and you want to see me actually try to make a VR, like some kind of setup to where I can show case any games, you have any questions, anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. This is going to be like a bonus video, so expect the normal videos popping up Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you don't have VR and you're interested in it, I hope you try it. If you have VR and you love it, good job. Good for you, man. I understand. Anyways, goodbye.